All right, everybody. You know how football is almost here again? You know how that we are just about there? You start getting injury reports for games. Seattle Seahawks and the Denver Broncos have both released a Wednesday injury report, and you guys know that I like to make videos about the injury reports as they come out because they are so illuminating, they are so important. So, for the first time this season, we will be taking a look at an injury report, a real one. We obviously had some stuff come out for the preseason games, but not nearly as important there because presumably if you're not very close to 100%, you're not going to be playing in a preseason game because it's the preseason. But here, things are a little bit different. So let's take a look at this Seattle Seahawk injury report provided by Bob Condotta. Found it from a couple other places as well, but we're highlighting Condotta today. So, Wednesday, September the 4th, did not participate. We've got two players. Pharaoh Brown with the foot injury and Uchenna Nwosu with a knee injury. So, realistically, I feel like both players missed the game. The Seahawks have been understandably and I think smartly vague about whether or not they're going to miss, but the vibe that I'm getting is that Brown and Nwosu will both miss this game. Obviously, I don't expect them to miss a lot of time because neither guy was on IR. If they're not put on IR, you would expect them back in a couple of weeks, especially a guy like Pharaoh Brown, who is a backup who you could survive with. If you thought he was going to miss even 3 games, you might put him on IR. But I think the way the team is trying to lead the fans a little bit is that don't expect Nwosu, don't expect Pharaoh Brown. So, not really expecting either guy, although obviously they both have a chance. They haven't said anything definitive yet. And not having Nwosu is a big deal, so I imagine they will do what they can to try to get him out there. Limited participation. We had a couple here. But if you're limited on Wednesday, you're probably going to be good to go for the game. If you're not, it means things probably got worse. Granted, limited participation is a wide net. It could mean a lot of different things. There's a big difference between being limited so you can only do stretching or limited in that you did everything except like 3 plays. So there's a lot of wiggle room there, but it's pretty good news if you're limited at the start of the week. You've got Noah Fant with the toe injury. I'm pretty confident he's going to play. Tyler Lockett with a thigh injury, so they've now given a specific injury area to it. Rayshawn Jenkins with a calf injury, and Draymond Jones with the hamstring injury. And these are all players that I think we're getting back. So I'm going to go ahead and call that pretty good news on this front. I know you'd prefer to be at 100%, but that was never super realistic with a lot of these guys, right? Draymond's been battling this hammy forever. It's probably going to be lingering at least a little bit for a while now, but it's not going to keep him from playing. Lockett might show up on the injury report the whole season because, he's old. And, yeah, Rayshawn got hurt not that long ago, so I'm not surprised he's still here, but, not bad. Not too upset about anything I see here. And then nothing listed in the full participation category. So it's a Wednesday practice. It wouldn't shock me if they looked at everybody who had any kind of a ding whatsoever and was just like, okay, you're limited. So this is not bad. This is not bad at all. This is well within expectations, I think. And as of right now, I think it would be fair to conclude that the Seahawks will miss these 2 players on Sunday, but everybody else will be good to go except for the IR guys, of course, like Lucas, Jarek Reed, and Cam Young. Abe Lucas being the significant loss there. Now, not to say everything is perfect, which pretty much that's what's going on in Denver right now. They released this injury report about an hour ago, and it was clean, completely blank. Nothing going on here whatsoever. Nobody listed as injured, full, limited, no participation, nothing. They are good to go. That can change tomorrow and the next day, of course, but as of right now, this is clean. So that's a successful preseason right there, right? Where you come out of the preseason, you've got nothing really going on. Obviously, they are missing some players, like they're going to be missing Demary Mathis, who probably started corner for them, and Drew Sanders is out, but we've known that for a little while. So the Denver Broncos have to be pretty happy with the way things sit for them with the injuries. But I think Seattle is too. This is relatively painless to start the season. So that's your injury report. Got through it pretty quickly. Not a lot to say yet. If it gets a lot longer tomorrow, that would be certainly annoying. But yeah, if they want to keep this segment really short the whole year because the players don't get hurt, that'd be pretty nice. All right, see you guys later. Go Hawks. That'll do it for this injury report. Will be another video later. But yeah, first injury report of the year looking pretty good.